Hi, welcome back to In Your Face. I'm here with Connor and Ben. The first topic is who is the greatest basketball player of all time?
You can start.
Well, it's contested, but I'm going to say Bill Russell. Because not only did he get the rebounds, he scored the points, he was black, which was huge. I mean, so was Michael Jordan. But he came earlier, and he reinvented the center position. Like, always the center position was just a guy who stood under the bucket and got the ball faster. He was one of the greatest defenders of all time, if not the greatest defender of all time. And I mean, he was a little short on offense, but he was just a phenomenal rebounder. He averaged 27 rebounds a game in the playoffs. I mean, that's ridiculous. And he still scored points. So yeah, I'd say he is the greatest of all time.
Well, so I think totally differently. I think MJ is the best player of all time. Michael Jordan, he is the greatest player of all time. For the Bulls and the Wizards, he got to 6 championships and he got to lots of championships and he won almost all of them, if not all of them.
Bill Russell got 11.
Bill Russell got 11, but that was at a time where his team was so dominant. But Michael Jordan, he had good surrounding players, but on the Wizards, he was the main guy, and he still made it work. He still got them pretty far every year, and I can't see how you don't. Sorry.
Look, I appreciate Michael Jordan as a player. I think he's a great player. However, he is not the greatest because he knew how to dunk the ball. He knew how to pass decently. He knew how to score really, really well. But I mean, he just didn't come into the NBA with like those skills of teamwork and that sort of stuff. He was just like a super flashy guy, and he wouldn't be in the NBA if it wasn't for his mom.
Even if you are flashy, but you can still get it and win, then it doesn't really matter. And his flash was so famous. He is considered the best player of all time by many, many people. So, yeah.
Okay, next topic. Will the Panthers be able to make the Super Bowl again this year?
I do not think so. The Panthers, they had Cam Newton. He was in his prime. They were in a not good division. I think every team in that division is now better. They have a harder schedule this year. And I think that they'll still win their division, but it'll be much harder for them. They will not go 15-1 like they did last year. And then I think that the Seahawks, who almost beat them last year on a major comeback, will be able to either beat them or the Cardinals will beat them, because I don't think that Larry Fitzgerald and Carson Palmer will choke as hard as they did last year. So I think that the Super Bowl will not have a Panthers team in it.
All right, I think the Panthers, I agree, they're not going to go 15-1. However, what I know is that it takes a defeat on a major stage to get over the hump. Like, I don't know if you remember this, but like quite a few years ago when the Ravens won the Super Bowl in like 2012, yeah, the Seahawks blew a 2-touchdown lead with like 3 minutes left. It went to overtime and the Falcons won the game on them. That I feel like got their defense finally got that defeat, and then they got over the hump and they absolutely wrecked the Broncos the next year. So I feel like having that defeat can get them over the hump, and I'm not sure they'll win the Super Bowl, but they will be in it.
Okay, last topic. Where do you think Chris Sale will end up at the trade deadline?
Chicago. He will stay in Chicago, but he will go to the Cubs. I feel like the Cubs are lacking rotation depth. They get a third ace, which is absolutely ridiculous. And I feel like the Cubs have plenty to offer without losing a lot of their valuable pieces.
Well, when the White Sox want to make that trade with the Cubs, they will ask for either Chris Bryant, Addison Russell, or one of their infielders, Anthony Rizzo, or one of their pitchers, like Jake Arrieta. I don't think that they'll just settle for prospects in the farm system. I think they'll want good players that can perform right now. That's why I think they should trade with the Red Sox. They have some players who can perform. They know they can perform, and I think that they'll be able to make it. And the Red Sox are still needing pitching. Even after they got David Price, he's only going 9-7 or 9-8. He is not performing at the level or caliber that they need him to perform. They want this trade. They need this trade to keep as a contending team. So I don't see how the Red Sox will definitely put in a bid, and it will be a very serious bid. So I think that's why they'll get Urshela.
That's it for today. I'm Andrew. I'm here with Connor and Ben. Thank you for watching In Your Face.